Listen. I was watching that last video and I kept saying oh, this is serious. Let me like get serious or some shit like that. I mean, I just all this shit I'm saying is serious to a certain extent. I mean, obviously, I guess I just need to stop. Not so called stop saying it, but I guess I can just say a different word or something. I mean, I guess I don't know, but I think I just do it like to reel myself in and be like, okay, let me actually be able to say it. You know what I'm saying? Really think about it instead of just like half saying it or something like that or some shit like that. I don't know. But I mean, all the shit I'm saying is serious. You know what I'm saying? To a certain extent of what I'm saying. And like, we think like, oh, when somebody laughing or this and that, like, oh, it's a joke or, some shit like that. But I mean, even like when shit like I'm laughing or something like that, like I'm still, what the fuck I'm saying is what the fuck I'm saying. And I'm saying it because I want to say it. I'm saying it because I'm fucking meaning it. I'm saying it because I'm serious about it. You know what I'm saying? Serious isn't this, oh, I'm serious, this and that. You know what I'm saying? Serious can be like this lighthearted shit, but I'm still like, I say lighthearted, but it can be this like, the opposite of what you think serious is. It can be this, joyful type of smiling, joking, laughing shit. And you know what I'm saying? You could still be, talking about serious shit and, expressing serious shit and feel serious about it. I mean, it's basically what I'm trying to say. Well, let's get straight into it. We all in autopilot. What am I saying? We all in auto. Why am I saying auto? We all in autopilot, whether you believe it or not. Everything is a task, a chore. Shit just repeats. We have no true control. Self-harm is real, and people will find any way to do it. I don't think some people believe self-harm is really true to some people, or some people don't really identify what self-harm is, or they like ignore it to it. I don't know, but and it's a very, I mean, well, I guess obviously it all depends, but it's really visible, on certain situations, and you can clearly see, a gash or the just a huge wound or a scar. It's very visible sometimes, and some people just don't think of oh, that could come from self-harm. I mean, which is fine. I mean, because obviously you may not have it in your mind, and you may not think about that, and you may not from what you grew up around or the people you've been around, shit you've seen or this and that, may not even think. Some people actually like cause self-harm, you know what I'm saying, and hurt themselves in certain ways, but I just feel that's why I just say it's like it's better just to ask. And if you ask and that person just seems uncomfortable about it, because some people are uncomfortable when you ask about like, oh, where's that scar from, because that's taking them back to when they did that thing, and they feel guilty about it, or they I don't know. It's just it's a very, very tough topic. But I mean, it's also this mental thing. You know what I'm saying? It's this mental thing that they think that they feel they need to be punished. And they think in order for them to maybe recorrect, or in order for them to do better, that they have to self-harm. I don't know. It's very situational and very you know, it's not just this. I mean, with a lot of things, it's not just this broad thing, but I mean, it's not okay. I mean, you shouldn't want to harm anything, and you shouldn't want to harm yourself. You know, you don't deserve to be harmed regardless. It doesn't matter what you did. You do not deserve to be harmed, and you definitely shouldn't be thinking that you deserve to be harmed and then be willing to harm yourself. But I mean, it is true to a lot of people, and you know, a lot of people also hide it, and you know, nobody knows. And it's like, I mean, yeah, it may be, you know, tough to open up about a certain thing and be willing to say, hey, I do this or this and that, but you know, you can't blame others for not helping or this and that when, you know, you aren't allowing them to know, you know, to a certain extent. Because yeah, some can still be caring and supportive, but you know, they could also be caring and supportive in that certain area, you know, which will make you feel better, not just caring and supportive, you know, in other areas or just as a whole. Y'all call yourselves ugly while others call you pretty, but you'll never be pretty until you believe you're pretty. Let that shit sink in. It's a feeling. There's no absolute beautiful, pretty. It's a feeling. It's your own preference. Is y'all call yourselves ugly while others call you pretty, but you'll never be pretty until you believe it. Until you believe you're pretty. Let that shit sink in. It don't matter, bro. Millions of people can say you pretty and you still feel ugly. Like, that should already be telling you, like, it's mental. Junior and senior year, sit at lunch by myself almost every day. Like, I don't know why people act like it's the worst shit in the world. I mean, yeah, if you're worrying about everyone, sure, I guess. But that's on you and what you refuse to work on and change. Nigga, there was nothing wrong with sitting by myself at lunch. Like, I don't know, like in films and shows and shit, like they make it seem like it's just, oh my God, like I'm sitting at lunch by myself. Like, the fuck? Nigga, I turned my video on, whatever it was, chilling. The fuck? Both earphones in, I ain't got to worry about nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm already in class with niggas. I'm already dealing with all this bullshit. I'm already here in this bullshit ass place that I don't want to be in. Like, let me get some time to myself. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, yeah, it's cool, you know, if you is sitting with people and obviously, you know, you chilling or whatever. Like, that's not, it's not bringing this one up and bringing this one down. It's just, why bring this one up and act like this is the best thing to do and bring this one down? Like, both is cool and both you should do sometimes. And there's nothing wrong if you with people sometimes and now you like, I want to sit by myself. It's not like, oh, I'm tired of y'all niggas or something like that. I just feel like sitting by myself today. Or just like, it depends. But to demonize the shit to seem like, and for niggas to think they can use that against you somehow, like, this nigga sitting at lunch by himself. Like, I don't understand why people try to do that. Like, you're describing something that I'm choosing to do. Like, how would I be affected by that? How are you gonna bully me on something that I'm choosing? Like, or you trying to bully something on something that's just me, that's a part of me. Like, nigga, it's me. Or I'm choosing to do that. Like, how, like, it don't make sense how, like, they try to use shit and then y'all add on to that shit and demonize it and make people feel bad about doing certain shit. Like, why should someone feel bad about sitting by themselves at lunch? I never, like, I don't understand that. Ain't nothing wrong with that shit. It's not as hard as y'all think to heal from your trauma. Just gotta start, bruh. Gotta be harder than what you already went through. Oh, Saudi. Just gotta start, bruh. Can't be harder than what you already went through. And this time it's on your terms. And when you end up, it's on you. Like, yeah. You gotta replay that shit. it's sad that some people think they gotta act so hard all the time. We know where it's rooted from, and it does nothing but fuck a person up to make them think they must seem tough. Seem tough. Seem tough. Like, nobody's truly one all the time a tough person. There's no such thing. You know what I'm saying? But you told, oh, be tough, get tough, shake it off, this and that. Oh, you gonna do this and that, you a bitch, you not tough, this and that. Shit, big girls don't cry, big boys don't cry, boys fucking get shot in the leg and keep walking. Like, it's like, it's just, and you practice it and it becomes your lifestyle without you even trying, because you don't want to get punished. You know what I'm saying? You can't seem as weak, because then you'll get punished. You'll get talked down upon. You'll this and that from people who's supposed to care for and support you. Like, you control your truth and what you do. Don't matter what people try to say about you or try to compare, because you done for you and stand by everything you done did. You control your truth and what you do. Don't matter what people try to say about you or try to compare, because you done for you and stand by everything you done did. You have to understand that shit. But y'all so afraid of decisions y'all have made. You know what I'm saying? Y'all so afraid of y'all truth and shit you done did. And what people will say about it. And it, like, nigga, I'm gonna stand by whatever I done did. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like what I just said about sitting down at lunch. A nigga gonna try to come and say, ha, you sitting by yourself? Yeah. Like, what? Like, what are you trying to say right now? Like, you telling me about my truth. I already know that. I own up to that shit. I stand behind that shit strongly. Now, as far as the flip side of you standing behind your truth, of either whether what didn't happen, you know what I'm saying, and being able to own up and like, yeah, during that time, that was me, that was my truth, that's what I was doing. But now, you know, I've changed, I've grew, you know, and now I no longer believe that is the way to do it. But I still, you know what I'm saying? It's like you still standing by that. You still able to own up to that truth of your past or whatever that you did, but you're still able to say, that's no longer me. You know, I've evaluated, I've worked, I've changed, and I've grew from that. And now, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're in control of it. It don't matter what people try to flip and bring old shit up and do this and that. They don't know about shit. You know what I'm saying? We all suffer. Humans suffer, period. Regardless of what world we living in, how we are, this and that, we'll always suffer. And suffer isn't this bad thing, you know what I'm saying, that it's smushed together with. It's just, you suffer. You suffer by literally your body growing, like as far as height and body changes, or, you know what I'm saying, like that's suffering. Like everything is suffering within itself. It's all just different suffering in a way. Changing and growing is hard. Doing the same shit and going along with everything is easy. Y'all like easy. Hence, the world we living in and the same shit that we doing. You could lose all the weight in the world and still won't feel comfortable with who you see. It's mental. And if you don't work on your mental, you're fucked. Damn. And that's big. Because people so focused on, oh Lord. Who are they talking about? They talking about me? I'm going to leave that alone. You could lose all the weight in the world and still won't feel comfortable with who you see. It's mental. If you don't work on your mental, you're fucked. Like, people think, oh, who are they looking at? Are they looking at me? Oh, she talking about squirrels? She talking about them squirrels? I guess she talking about them squirrels. I don't know. I'm not. Yeah, I think she talking about fucking Alvin and the Chipmunks. I'm not chipmunks, I'm squirrels. But anyways, it's like you feel that, oh, I must, you know what I'm saying, change what I'm seeing or this and that, and then you think you'll get this gratification and this satisfaction, but then you're realizing once your body changing and you steadily, you know, progressing and getting to a point where you thought you wanted to be, and you're still not satisfied, and you're still not satisfied, just never fucking satisfied. And all of a sudden it's like you're still there mentally where you were before, and now even worse. And then you should be able to know, oh, it's my mental. I have to change my mental, not what the fuck I'm seeing. Because, I mean, the appearance is just, it's, I don't know. Just talking about that shit is, they kind of threw me off. But it's mental, my nigga. No, because she was just, they pulled up in their driveway, and then she hopped outside, and she looking like these. And then she's talking about something in the street, and I don't know what, I think she said the tree. And I think they fascinated by the squirrels, which is, you know what I'm saying? And then she talking about some, take a picture. But I was hearing two different things, and it was too much going on. But I think they were just fascinated by the Alvin and the Chipmunks. I don't know. It ain't got nothing to do with me, though. So, like you said, but, you know what I'm saying? I ain't had to, because they was probably just like, but you just know how some people would be like, you know what I'm saying? Be like, what's the problem? Or some shit like that. I don't know, though. Anyways, somebody tell me why I wake up against my will every day. Can we talk about that shit? Why do we wake up against our will every day? Like, I feel like that shit should be a more, I don't know, just a more of a relationship thing. Like you can't have one without the other. Cause bitch, I can just wake up at any point in time for, you know, who knows reason. I don't, like, damn, like, maybe in my dream or something, like, give me a wake up button and let me press that hoe. Like, can I just stay, you know what I'm saying? Like, shit. That sleeping shit dangerous, though. New scenery won't fix your problems, but it'll help. Nah, for real, just seeing new shit, being somewhere new could definitely inspire you and help other shit fall in place. Easier opportunity to create new habits, especially if your new scenery doesn't have the toxic people in your life. That's big. Able to breathe again. Of course, you'll still remember and heal, but it's just old memories. But it's just old memories now, and they'll fade. Yeah, I think the scenery is, you know, it's big, and, you know, your environment and who you have around you. And yeah, what was in the notes was what it was. They wish they could stop wanting. They wish they could stop wanting. They wish they could stop needing. They say, what am I doing? They say what I'm doing is wrong. I wish I knew what that means. They wish they could stop doing that thing. They're, okay, hold on. I was like, this shit. Okay, this is from, wait. I believe I got some of this from, I don't know, it was that video with the fucking, the robot, and he was killing the humans, and they programmed him to do something. But obviously, you know, humans, they program some shit, and they try to always make them human-like, because, I mean, that's what they know, and that's what they use, or whatever. And he started killing him. I don't know. But I think that's what this first portion is, because it's very, some some very poetic shit type. I don't know. They wish they could stop wanting. They wish they could stop needing. They say what I'm doing is wrong. I wish I knew what that means. They wish they could stop doing that thing they're doing, but they have this desire and will. Try to do everything they can to get this thing, even though they'll never get it. This applies to many things and should be understood And in order to control yourself or stop, you must be able to understand where it's rooted from. Why is this desire of yours? Why is this a desire of yours? Then you have to know what that desire is and evaluate how that makes you feel. Understand why you feel like that. Do you think it's good or bad for you and others? Then you must face this desire, own up to it, accept it. Now, this is something you want. Now, is this something you want or not? Either way, the desire will still be there. Personally, I feel you shouldn't want something that controls you, but it'll catch up, and I guess you'll learn. Then you must know all these things because it's controlling you, and if you don't know how something works, how can you make it stop? Now, like habits, change vocabulary about things. Stop putting yourself in situations that will tempt you. Only specific times you're going to think about it, and you have to tell yourself, no, I don't want to be controlled, or whatever you got to say. You're going to see shit that reminds you of it, and you will give in every once in a while, and that's okay, because every time you were like, damn, caught yourself, said what you say, and before you would just do it. It might feel bad after, but you did it again. Now it's more of, you want power back. You don't want to disrespect yourself, and don't do any self-harm to prevent or talk down on yourself. Get new hobbies, try new things, games, do things you've been wanting to do, but this desire has been taken up all the time. Don't run from and don't distract yourself. Have times where you put yourself in a situation where you're tempted and don't do it. You want times where it's not situational and you have time to fulfill that desire, but you don't. Those big wins. And the more you put yourself in those situations and you don't do it, power slowly comes back. Think about it less. Enjoy other things more. Feel better about yourself. I mean, everything is situational, but I feel that can definitely work or lead in the right path. And if it's a desire that you want and are okay with, now you can just do it when you feel like. Now you can just do it when you feel like it. You're in control now, and you don't feel you're upsetting yourself doing it because there's nothing wrong with it. God damn, that's the longest one I done read. That's the longest one I done read. Yeah. Basically all this shit in the notes. I mean, it's really hard to recap that shit. Or, I mean, I could definitely go off of it, but that would definitely be like at the end shit. I mean, it's just far as, yeah, the desire. I mean, all that shit is in it. And like the, what could, yeah. It's no reason to even, you know, I don't need nothing. I mean, that was it, and it was really good. And getting comfortable with places is just like yourself. Y'all get very comfortable with yourselves, and when y'all don't work, change, grow anything about yourself, you somewhat get bored with it. Just like people in Paris, we think, oh my gosh, Paris is so amazing, and they're like, because they've been there all their life. That's most of what they know. Same way with our body, it don't matter. Yeah, and that's a really good example, because yeah. Yeah, I don't even need to elaborate on that shit. That's literally it. But like, understand with the mind that if your mind is in a bad space, listening to your mind would be way harder because it's filled with a lot of negative and bad stuff. Yeah, that's why y'all be like, I don't wanna you know, I don't want to be in my mind. I don't want to hear the shit that goes in my mind. I ignore it. I don't listen to it. I tell myself, you know, that's not me. Whatever y'all be saying, trying to tune it out or whatever, because it's all this negative, bad shit that you're allowing to, you know, flow through your mind, and you're allowing yourself to tell yourself or shit like that. Like, you're allowing that, and by you ignoring it, it just adds more on. Like, you have to face this shit, you know, filter through this shit and change those thoughts, change what you're telling yourself, you know, in certain situations, habits, practice that positive shit, and change your fucking lifestyle. Make it your lifestyle. Put your mind in a good space. Cops, stop killing blacks. How about some of y'all stop first? See, almost everybody know how to say the right thing, but when it comes to action and leading by example, some words usually don't match up. Yeah, I mean, you know, it's odd to, you know, and go and protest and, you know, Black Lives Matter and, you know, do all this different shit when us in our communities are killing each other. And it's like, it'll be different if it was like us in our community, you know, we're healthy relationships, you know what I'm saying, not killing each other. And then we have these cops who are just, you know, killing people in our community, and we're like, you know, that's our family, you know, we don't want them to be killed, and we protest and we fight to have this stop happening. But that's not the case. You know, how can we go and say, you stop killing our people, we can only kill them? Like, it don't make no sense. You stop killing our people, and they could just say, well, you stop killing your people. They like, what's the difference? They just doing what we doing. You know what I'm saying? And we just doing what they doing. So maybe we need to look in the mirror and be like, maybe we should stop killing each other. Maybe we should stop fighting each other. See, but it's not addressed as deeply as, you know, this thing that y'all give them all the power of protesting against them and this and that. How about you protest on your own street? You know what I'm saying? How about we get our communities right? Once again, we don't need these niggas. The fuck is we protesting to them for? They gonna do what they want regardless, and we fucking know that. See, but we can control us. You know what I'm saying? We can work with each other within, you know, certain communities and this and that. You know what I'm saying? We gotta check ourselves first before we try to go, you know what I'm saying, evaluate somebody else. You know what I'm saying? Try to go check someone else. How we gonna check someone else when we not even checking ourselves? That don't make sense. You know what I'm saying? That, like, that shit don't add up. You know what I'm saying? You it's just like me. I'm sitting here saying all this shit, and then you meet me on the street and I'm doing the opposite shit. You know what I'm saying? How I'm gonna tell you to do this and that, and I go do the opposite shit? That shit don't add up. You know what I'm saying? I'm not checking myself. You know what I'm saying? I'm basically lying to myself. I'm basically just saying shit just to say shit. Like, and it's the fact that y'all feel it's okay to go and protest like we good. Like, our community is good. Like, we doing all we can to have healthy relationships, to keep everybody alive, to work together, to be together, to, you know what I'm saying? Like, we not. Like, it's no different. Like, that shit just, I don't know. Like, and it's like, I say brown, well, first of all, black. I mean, I say brown. I'm brown. I don't know about all this. I think that was more of an agenda type shit, of a program, black and white type shit. I'm not black. Nigga, I'm brown. I believe we all the same color, just different shades. I don't know about all the other shit. Some niggas are lighter shade, some niggas are darker shade. That's basically just the best way I do it. Like, in my mind, I just be like, sometimes I just know. So, like, I know what I'm seeing, and I just be like, okay, that. But I'm just like, it be lighter skin and it be a darker skin. Like, I don't even be like brown, you know what I'm saying? It's just a lighter skin and a lighter shade and a darker shade of the same color. That's it. But I mean, I say communities. I mean, first of all, I'm firstly saying all of us. You know what I'm saying, as community wise, and then I go into communities as far as like neighborhoods and this and that. You know what I'm saying, like, cause it's all of us. You know what I'm saying? It's all shades. We all harming one another in some way. You know what I'm saying? We all, you know, fighting against one another in some way. And it's like, why? You know, and it's like, why do y'all get mad at them for doing the same thing? It's like that bullying shit I was talking about a couple videos ago. Like, how you gonna get mad at somebody treating you the way you treating yourself? You bullying yourself, and then they bullying you. What's the fucking problem? Like, god damn. Like that, I don't understand how like that shit don't click. Like y'all doing all this fucking movement shit and all this bullshit and this and that, and got goddamn companies hopping on it and make it seem like they give a fuck about, you know, darker shades or, you know, this like, they don't give a fuck. That money was coming in though. That reputation of now they look like they give a fuck, you know what I'm saying, is happening though. Like, come on, nigga. Like, y'all feeding it to them. Y'all giving it to them. We just gotta fix us. We don't gotta worry about them. You know what I'm saying? Like, if they want to go live that life they living, that's cool. We over here doing what we gotta do. But we not over here doing what we gotta do. We steady trying to get into that world that they living in. Like, that shit is just, ain't gonna lie, this fucking sun hitting my ass. Become overly dependent on yourself, not others. Learn how to give all of yourself, but still be okay when you leave. Damn. Damn. Yeah, I mean, learn how to be dependent on yourself, but that, you know, that last line, I mean, just, you know, some think they can't give, you know what I'm saying, most of their selves, you know, to people or certain relationships or this and that because of the ending result of, not ending result, but because of what could happen that they could leave or this and that. And they're like, damn, I wasted, you know what I'm saying? But you should want to give your all because you know that you'll still be okay if they leave, if, you know, something turns out a certain way, if you leave, you know what I'm saying? Like, but you wasting your time not giving most of you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That shit is hard. You could be chilling, then you remember something and brings you back, and the emotion flies back in and you're fucked. And that's fine. Sit in it, bro. You feeling it for a reason. Then when it passes, just hit a damn, then move on. It's okay. Damn. Damn. Oh God. Just hit a damn, and then, hey, listen, if you don't use damn shit, hit a I don't know what people say, hit a dang. You know, hit one of those, or what you say, you know what I'm saying? Whatever you say, whatever you know what I'm saying? Whatever that is for you, just hit that. Just that shit fly in, sit in that shit, regardless of what it is, and hit that you know? You know what I'm saying? Hit that damn. Whether it was, yeah, you know what I'm saying, nigga. Some shit not a phase and you won't outgrow it. Don't matter when you realize whatever that was or came to accept it. Yeah. That's big and not understood. Niggas just use phase because they think, I don't know. But yeah, it's big because the confusing part is, you know what I'm saying, is that it doesn't matter when you realize whatever that was or came to accept it. and they be like, oh, it'd be later on or some shit, later on, X amount of years, whatever, X amount of time. And then it's like, oh, but if that wasn't a phase or this or that, you would have knew from. But it's like, you may have knew, but didn't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know how, like, some kids be like, oh, I wanna marry my fucking dad or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, because they're just saying, person is loving me, you know what I'm saying, in a crazy way, and I want to marry. Like, they don't know about no fucking sex or this and that, because that's not what love is. That's not what, you know, everybody's making it to be. You know what I'm saying? That's not what marriage comes with. That's not what being with somebody is supposed to be about. It's not supposed to be about sex, anything sexual. You know what I'm saying? We'll get into all that shit, but you know, it's shit like that. Like, it's like you don't really know. And it's like when you do, you know, finally realize it, or you may realize it and then you don't accept it, then you finally do come to accept it. It's like, okay, I think this is, you know what I'm saying, I think this is who I am, or I want this to be me, or, you know what I'm saying, my brain and my body is just telling me this is me somehow, you know what I'm saying? And it's just, you don't know at first if it's, you know, a phase, or is it this and that, or maybe I'm just feeling this for this certain time, or, you know, you don't really know. But it's the fact that you know what I'm saying, accept the shit and be willing to live, you know, and be willing to express it and live through it. You know what I'm saying? Like, people shouldn't be like, oh, that's certain, oh, it's just a phase. You know what I'm saying? This is like, even if it is a phase, like, I don't know why that's like oh, it's just a phase, or, oh, it's just a phase. Like, okay, even if it was, like, I still can't express the shit. I still can't live in it. I still can't enjoy it. Like, why does it have to be like, oh, I can't wait till this is over because it's just a phase? Like, I can't believe this and that. Like, I don't know. It's just so much shit that's like demonized. Like, I don't know. Like, that shit is odd. Like, there's a lot of shit that are phases. Like, it's just now because, oh, you don't like that certain thing for the most part, or this and that. Now, oh, it's just a phase and it'll pass, or this and that. Like, I don't know. People be knowing they're fucked. Some say the right shit, but don't do anything to change it. That's big. It's about the action, bro. Some of y'all think about how you could have done everything right in the past, and yet you're doing nothing right now. Doing something right now is moving in the right direction, not worrying about what was in the past and can't be changed. Like, it's like, you're not even thinking like the shit is going to be repeated. Like, because later on, you're going to be like, oh, what I could have done right now, because you thinking of what, like, you know what I'm saying? It's going to be the same thing. You always can think and be like, oh, I could have done this, because now you're able to truly, it's already happening. You're able to truly evaluate this shit. Like, of course. Like, most can do that. Like, that's not, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's you always gonna think of a different way and what could have happened, or you could have did. Like, but what can you do right now? You know what I'm saying? That's good that you're practicing evaluation on things, but evaluate what you can do right now. Being able to evaluate that situation and see that I'm just harping on the past, or this and that, but me doing that is gonna be the same thing 5 years later, and I'm gonna be looking back on now and thinking of the same thing. Like, you gotta be able to step out and see. You could eat 8 times a day and gain less weight than eating 4 times a day, all depending on what you're eating and how many calories is in each serving. Like, binge eaters obviously tend to gain more weight because they're eating a lot, and what they're eating has tons of calories. But if they chose less calorie food, they could still eat same amount while going through the journey of stopping binge eating. Yeah. I mean, that's literally, I don't know, it'd be so odd because I'd be like so used to, you know, just saying something after or something like that, and then like now, like on some of them, I can just, you know, move note to note And it's not like, oh, one needed it or one didn't need it, or, you know, it was just, I don't know, at that point in time I just didn't feel like, you know what I'm saying, like, y'all gotta stop giving people power to control your emotions. It's not good. Like they said in the mood, they mad, everybody gotta be mad. They excited, everybody gotta be excited. Fuck that. You decide. Stop putting your emotions in other people's hands. I keep fucking moving because that sun hid my ass. Yeah. I mean, yeah, like, yeah, bro. Like, fuck. Like, I shouldn't wake up and fucking you yelling and this is that. Now my mood is supposed to be mad, yelling, angry, and all this bullshit. Like, no, bro. Like, fuck, you want to yell? Like, obviously, talking in a situation of where you're stuck there and obviously you're less experienced and you live with people you don't want to live with. Obviously, if you waking up and that motherfucker yelling at you, you don't need to be in that relationship. But obviously, put shit in perspective. Always two sides of a story, regardless. And when it comes to you, motherfuckers who care will hear your side and not assume. Who gives a fuck about the people who heard the other side without hearing yours and don't like you? Fuck them. Like, nigga, fuck them. You know what I'm saying? Like, on some truly fuck you shit. Like, and if you're willing to have a conversation and hear my shit, I mean, it's dependent, and I mean, I guess, or some shit, but some shit gonna be like, no, nigga, fuck you. Like, if you ain't want to hear my side at first, I mean, I ain't got nothing to, you know what I'm saying? Like, how the fuck you gonna believe, how the fuck you gonna hear a story? That's like you reading a book and you read the first chapter and don't read the rest of it, and then you base everything off the first chapter. Like, how the fuck you gonna do that and say, oh, I read fucking Harry Potter, and you try to explain the whole book after just reading chapter 1? Like, niggas looking at you like, huh? Like, what? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, that shit don't even make sense. That, I don't know, that shit just don't make, like, that's your bias and, you know, who you care about, and you're just gonna listen to their side. But I feel like if you truly cared, you would hear both, because you would really want to truly help them in the right way of some sort, and being able to evaluate both sides and making sure that the person that's on the other side is also being cared for in a way. And you know what I'm saying? Like, everybody in the situation should be heard. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, nigga. It's like sometimes I be needing the breath, cause my fucking nose is like, I think, cause I've been watching the videos and it sound like I'm like I'm talking through my nose, or it's like nasal, or my nose sounds stuffed or some shit. And it's because my fucking middle school, we had like a shit outside, like at lunch. You could go play outside or some shit. I was playing football, was running. I'm like these. I turned nigga head right here. I don't know what this nigga was doing. Like, how do you not, like, and he was throwing the ball to me, so I don't know why he thought he was finna, I'm there. You know what I'm saying? But I turned, hit this nigga head, and my shit, and blood just, I mean, pool. Shit just running down my nose. I mean, my whole, but anyways, it's like my bone, like, it's literally like a hole, bro. I mean, it's literally like the hole is blocked by a bone or whatever this is. Like this one, like that shit is, but this one, but that, like, it's blowing through this, but it's blocked, coach. Like, literally, like, it's blocked, and there's like a small hole, and like if I do this, like, I can breathe. But without it, like, there's literally nothing coming out, and I can't breathe. Like, before I used to breathe through my mouth, but like now I definitely have to breathe through my mouth, because I can't just, like, it's literally just coming out of here, and I run out of stamina quicker, and like I have to and take those breaths, because it's stuck. Not stuck, but like it's literally blocked. Like, I don't know if there's a way like I can actually show that shit. Obviously, if I mean, I don't, you know what I'm saying? I don't know how visual that shit would be, but like, I don't know. That shit is just crazy. Like, you can see, like, you can push that shit in, but here, I can't push it in, bro. There's literally something there. Like, look at like, I'm pushing in, and this one I can't push in because it's there. Like, you know how there's something here. That may have came later, that may have been there. But here, you're supposed to be able to push it but it's literally something right there. Like, I ain't gonna get visual with this shit, but it's literally something right there, bro. And it's like my whole nose did this, and now it's like, it's kind of like this, like that whole kind of crooked in a way. I don't know. How did I even get on this shit? Oh, because I took a breath. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, but it do sound like I'm like, I don't know. It don't fucking matter, my nigga. It matters. It matters. It matters because it's true to me. But I don't know. It's let's get back into it. I ain't gonna lie, I've been spazzing out on this one. Oh no. I don't know. I mean, I guess because I feel hype. You know what I'm saying? In a way, I do feel hype. You know, I do, like, when I be like, okay, I'm finna go do this. You know, I do get excited. You know what I'm saying? I do, you know, want to do it, and I do, like, want to talk about shit and this and that. I mean, I don't mind not so-called being off topic, because I mean, what's the on topic? You know, in this situation. You know what I'm saying? There's so many random shit, but I don't mind, I guess, deterring from just, you know, reading notes or something like that. Like, the whole thing is, you know, I want to talk. I want to just, you know, express. You know what I'm saying? It's free. I'm not, supposed to do this, and that. You know, that's what, you know, I'm saying. We supposed to just, you know, fucking do whatever. They try to get everyone to hate themselves, to conform into who they want us to be, which means nothing's wrong with you. You're just not who they want you to be. That shit is huge. That shit was good. They try to get everyone to hate themselves, to conform into who they want us to be, which means nothing's wrong with you. You're just not who they want you to be. Like, that shit is crazy. Like, if you really think about that shit, like, you can think about all this shit that, you know, some people said was, like, you know, wrong, or you're not supposed to be that, or, you know, I don't know, don't do that, or don't say, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's because they wouldn't, or it's because they've been told not to, or it's because based on society, you're not supposed to be that way, or I don't know, or something like that. Like, just imagine, like, if you were told on certain things, it's okay, or, you know, you can say that, that's fine, or, you know what I'm saying? Like, imagine, like, this freedom and not putting down on just who you are and what you feel. Like, I don't know, like, all because they're trying to program you and make you into what they want. Where am I at? Honesty is key. Keep it real regardless. You make you feel happy first, then others make you feel happy. Then others make you feel happier. Yeah. Like I said, I mean, you got you. You know what I'm saying? You're not I mean, I don't know. I just don't feel you ever would be with somebody 24/7. And even if there is a situation when you are, I mean, within your mind, they're not in your mind, and they're not there in your mind, and you still in your mind can make yourself, you need to feel happy, you need to feel certain emotions, you know what I'm saying, in your head, and just thinking about that shit. And like, the honesty is like, yeah. I mean, yeah, the honesty is just to be able to allow whatever emotion that comes with your honesty. Like, you're not saying certain things to get a certain emotion from somebody, or they're doing certain things in order for you to, supposed to feel a certain way. Like, you won't really know, so it's just better to you to just be honest and be as true as you can about yourself, to others, and then whatever happens. I'm a very soft, caring, kind person, but don't let it be misunderstood as a weakness or an okay for you to try to walk all over me, because that won't happen. And it's truly odd how they made that a thing, like the nice guys always finish last shit. See on some films, like the nice guys always finish last shit. See it on some films and shows. They exaggerate. They exaggerate that shit. They exaggerate that shit. They exaggerate the shit. Most of it is, I'm sorry, I'm fucking this all up. Because of the entertainment, because of the exaggerate. That hoe is a elaborate word. In shows, they exaggerate the shit. Most of it is entertainment, so that's what they do sometimes. But being nice don't mean motherfuckers can talk down to you and you just curl up and say nothing. Like, no, bro. Like, I don't know why that's like even delivered. You know what I'm saying? Like, why is that delivered and reiterated and, shown, in films and taken seriously in a certain way? Like it's, once again, like, the things that are good for us or good for others or shit we need to be doing, we demonize, we demoralize it, we make it seem like, oh, it's a weakness or this and that. It make it seem like you're not supposed to do it. Like, oh, I don't want to be this weak ass nigga. I don't want to be this kind, caring person. Like, why would I do that? People will think I'm weak. People will step all over me. I'll just be a bitch. Like, that's not true, bro. Like, you still being firm isn't you being rude or is now, being negative or something. Like, no, I'm just not about to let you disrespect me. Like, that's tough that you thought you was about to disrespect me, but you not. You know what I'm saying? And it's not like I don't know, it's just not this, it's this help, it's helping them understand shit. And that's what the thing is. Like, they know when somebody's like, oh no, you're not finna tell me this and that. I tell you this and that. They be like, oh, they're a mean person, they're rude, this and that. And then if somebody is talking like, oh, well, you're not finna tell me this and that, and well, I think this and that. And then it's like, oh, they seem nice, they seem kind. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's this thing to help others understand. And then they make it a certain way. It's just like, y'all don't see how fucked it is. Like, I don't understand why we not changing and shit. Like, it's so fucked to think that way. To want to understand everything, to manipulate shit in a certain way so it can fit your understanding. And it confuses others and it makes others believe, oh, if I'm this way, then it means that, or, you know what I'm saying? If you're this way, it means whatever you want it to fucking be. Like, everybody's not the same. Everybody's different. Stop acting like you don't know why you're the way you are. You see it, understand it, accept it when it comes to the body. Do you feel comfortable? Do you feel healthy? Evaluate. Why? Why not? See where you let go. Work. Change. Don't sit in it. Don't accept it. Yeah. I mean, do you feel comfortable? Do you feel healthy? Evaluate it. Why not? I mean, that's the biggest thing. Fuck all this appearance bullshit. Fuck all what everybody else saying, how you supposed to look and how you not supposed to look, and this in shape bullshit and all this and that. Like, you can't look like you in shape. What the fuck does that mean? How the fuck you look like you in shape? You know what I'm saying? Because some people take it as oh, you're in shape because you look a certain way. Your body is shaped a certain way. But I mean, I don't know. They just manipulating shit into making they understanding seem. You know what I'm saying? To me, my in shape, I'm thinking like I'm out there running. I'm out of shape. Listen, I ain't got no more stamina. I'm hands on my knees. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm out. I was only running for 5 minutes. I'm out of shape. Do I look out of shape? I'm skinny. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, that don't make no sense. You know what I'm saying? And for people to bash others and be like, you know, why would you want to be fat? Or like, it don't it don't make sense when they say that shit. Like, it's no different than saying, why would you want to be skinny? Why would you want to be buff? Why would you want to be a big ass bodybuilder? Why would you want to be like this is but these things are so-called put on a pedestal and this thing is not. So it's like, why would you want to be this thing that everybody thinks is so-called shit? And why wouldn't you want to be this fucking skinny bodybuilder, look like a fucking, you know what I'm saying? Like, you have allowed others to influence you and program you into wanting to be this because it's on that pedestal. You know what I'm saying? Instead of what you feeling. Like, you got bullied and you decided, instead of accepting you and being proud of who you are and what you look like, you decided to conform into who they wanted you to be. You know? And listen, I mean, that comes with definitely different situations and different, you know, thoughts on it, or this and that. But let's not act like, I mean, you just decided to do this because you just wanted to, you know what I'm saying? Like, let's not sit here and say that you're allowed to be proud to be, you know, this type of figure or whatever, and somebody else isn't allowed to be proud to be their type of figure. You're proud to be fat? The fuck is wrong? Like, you know what? Like, what do you mean? Like, what's wrong with being fat, bro? You know what I'm saying? Fat is so subjective in different weights and, you know, different figures, because weight looks different on everybody. So it's like, you can't just say, oh, 200 pounds is fat, because 200 pounds on a fucking, I don't even know, maybe 6, yes, baby, what do you want? Like, why is she just staring? Like, that's, like, it's 15 seconds, this lady is just fucking staring at me. Like, and it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you want to wave, if you want to, you know, see why I'm over here, that's fine. You can come talk. You can come do this and that. Communicate. But don't just fucking stare at me. Like, it's just odd. If you need to call the police, you feel you unsafe, my nigga, I don't know. But, you know what I'm saying? Like, just like, anyways, like, damn, like, that shit just, like, it just be blowing me. Like, I'm not affecting anybody over here. And it's like, she just, it don't matter, bro. Like I said, it's just like, damn. Like, you know what I'm saying? A quick look, something like that. But when you look that intensively and look for that long period of time, you know what I'm saying? You know, that's why I think interaction, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's why I say, like, interaction is better. Like, let's communicate. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know. I don't need to go into it, because it's not a thing that's you know, that's, I don't know the words I want to say for it, but it's just, I just feel she could have handled that in a different way. You know what I'm saying? I just don't feel like you coming out of your house and putting some in your car and just staring at me. Like, what does that do for you? You know what I'm saying? Like, what does that do for you? You know, but I mean, I don't even know why I'm talking about this shit. I mean, it really, I don't know. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? It be blowing me sometimes because, you know what I'm saying? And this probably happens to, you know, a good amount of people, but it's just, I be places or some shit like that, and people just, you know, they just stare at me. And I'm like, you know what I'm saying? I don't, you know, go negative. I don't like, I don't know. It's just kind of, it's more of a confusing state of being because I'm like, you know, it's just more of the why are you staring at me? You know what I'm saying? But it's not that much of a way where I want to go and ask or something like that because, you know, I'm not really too concerned about it because, I mean, I guess I'm okay with it happening in a certain way because, you know, it's not like, you know, it's an ugly look or it's not like it's a, you know, them trying to intimidate or something like that. I mean, it's more of a just, I'm just confused and wondering why you are staring. I mean, but, you know, you ask somebody and they get in this certain situation and, you know, they may, I don't know. I don't know. Like, I mean, but okay, I'm kind of going on long with this shit, but I mean, I don't know if that shit is understandable, and it's not like yeah, damn, they shouldn't be staring. Like, I'm not saying that like you don't, like, the fuck you looking at, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, I don't know. It's very situational, but I feel in this situation, if she wasn't going to, you know, have an interaction, if she wasn't going to communicate, you know what I'm saying, as far as, you know, verbally, instead of just, you know, the minimal body, you know, language that she gave me with a stare and let me look around but still stare at him type thing, you know what I'm saying? It's just, it could have been, oh, a quick look, oh, somebody's over there. Now I'm aware that somebody's over there, you know, just in case anything happens. And then, you know, that's what it is. Yeah, but I mean, back to the, listen, so you can be proud to be however you are, however you look. You know what I'm saying? Do you feel comfortable and do you feel healthy? That is only based on you and nobody else and nothing else. Like, what? Huh? Like, I don't know what the fuck she wants. Like, I don't know if I wave. I don't like, like, what? Like, let me just break this shit down for you. She literally came out of her house maybe, I don't know, 3 or 4 times and just, you know, consecutively just looked at me. And then, you know, she finally just got in her car and left, closed her garage door. You know what I'm saying? She did all that. And then she pulled out her driveway and she sat in front of it and she literally just stared at me. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, and you know, I just waved to show like a friendly type of, you know, hi. Like, if she would have drove her car, you know, we can have a conversation or something. But it's just like, you just staring at me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. It's just a certain feeling that I'm getting. Like, it's just like, I don't know. Like, you're just staring at me. Like, you're literally just staring at, like, you know, I guess it's more of a uncomfortable feeling. You know what I'm saying? I guess it's more of a, like a, it's just because it's like, I don't know, bro, because, you know, people are so unexpected. It's like, you don't know what they could do or this and that, and it's just, I don't know, bro. I don't know. Yeah, but I mean, bro, be proud of who you are. Fuck all that shit everybody else saying. Who you are, what you look like, regardless of, oh, what I was getting to. Yeah, I mean, do I feel healthy? Do I feel calm? That's based on you, not nobody else. You know what I'm saying? If you 1,000 pounds, bro, I don't give a fuck if you sitting here telling me you feel comfortable and you feel healthy. because you not. You know what I'm saying? And that's different. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry. We, you know, there's certain levels to this shit, and regardless of what it is and how we gotta help people. You know what I'm saying? Because mentally they could be, you know what I'm saying, they reacted to this world in a certain way, and mentally they are now going in a certain way. But you 1,000 pounds, you not fucking comfortable, and you not healthy. You not. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry to tell you, you're not. As far as a human, you're not. You know what I'm saying? And let's figure out a way to get you comfortable, to get you help. You know what I'm saying? Let's figure all that out. But let's not sit here and act like you not being able to move, you having a certain odor, you know what I'm saying? Let me help you get you in a spot where you feel comfortable and healthy. You know what I'm saying? Whether that's 100 pounds down a year, whether we try our best to drop, you know what I'm saying? But it's just, you know, it's a touchy subject in a way of how this world has, you know, made this, you know, body image thing. But we gonna work to get you where you feel comfortable and healthy. That's it. Whether you 1,000 pounds, whether you fucking 90 pounds, 80 pounds, 70 pounds, whatever. Like, it's not always this, oh, you feeling X amount of weight over and you're unhealthy and not comfortable. People feeling X amount of weight, you know what I'm saying, under where they want to be at, or this and that, and they don't feel comfortable and they don't feel healthy. You know what I'm saying? But it's a, you know, but this part, they're on that pedestal, so how could they not feel comfortable and healthy? How could this not be what everybody should want? Everybody wants this thin layer, this and that. How is this now not, you know, this thing? Why do I not feel comfortable? Why do I not feel healthy? You know what I'm saying? This what I told was the best way, or whatever. Like, I don't know. But regardless of what you are, this and that, do you feel comfortable and do you feel healthy? That is the best thing to say. And you evaluate why and why not. You know what I'm saying? You ask somebody. First, they got to be willing to, you know, be true to themselves and say yes or no. And you got to be willing to ask that question. Do you feel comfortable? Do you feel healthy? And be able to accept what they say and leave it at that. You know what I'm saying? As far as yes, or if a no, you know, can we work together to get you there? You know, I care about you. I support you. I want you to, you know what I'm saying? We all have our moments of feeling happy, excited, being talkative. But once you get put down a lot, abused, you become quieter because you just aren't feeling those things anymore. You know, for some just around the abuser, for others quieter as a whole. Shit is sad, but it's what your body needs and what you need to do. What you need to do to stay safe in a sense. Yes, you would love to be that way, but it's not safe until you leave. Even at school, oh, you too loud, talk too much, calm down, always all over the place. It fucks with you. Makes you say fuck y'all, or makes you scared to do anything. You lose sight of that person you were and you become more confused. But this offers the opportunity and should take it and gain knowledge from those experiences. Begin. I didn't lost where I was at, coach. I ain't gonna lie. Them niggas bumping some shit. Hold on. Even at school, oh, you too loud, talk too much, calm down, always all over the place. It fuck with you. Makes you say fuck y'all, makes you scared to do anything. You lose sight of that person you were and you become confused. But this offers the opportunity and you should take it and gain knowledge from those experiences. Begin the journey of loving yourself. Obviously harder and longer than it sounds. But makes you see, once those same people start saying you're too quiet. What's wrong, buddy? I've been over here this whole time. Don't start that. Who you barking at? Because I've been over here this whole time. Ain't nothing wrong. Ain't nothing wrong. Damn, I didn't botch the fuck out of this one. I ain't gonna lie, my lip chapped. Hold on, coach. I'm gonna reread this shit. My shit feeling dry as fuck. I'm not locked in at all. I mean, it's just so much shit has happened in this video, and it's like, you know, like you say, shit happens sometimes. Don't matter. Let's lock in. Let's lock in. Let's lock in. We all have our moments of feeling happy, excited, being talkative. But once you get put down a lot, abused, you become quieter because you just aren't feeling those things anymore, you know. For some, just around the abuser. For others, quieter as a whole. Shit's sad. But it's what your body needs and what you need to do to stay safe in a sense. Yes, you would love to be that way, but it's not safe until you leave, even at school. Or you too loud, talk too much, calm down, always all over the place. That it fucks with you, makes you say fuck y'all, or makes you scared to do anything. You lose sight of that person you were and become confused. But this offers an opportunity, and you should take it and gain knowledge from those experiences and begin a journey of loving yourself. Obviously harder and longer than it sounds, but makes you see once those same people start saying you're too quiet. Same people start saying you're too quiet. Oh, you're so this. Why don't you do something? Show energy. Come on, be happy. Showed you people had this odd perception because when you've been around them, you were one way and they believe you're always that way. But of course you're not, and you realize some people just want to control everyone, and you don't need those people anyway. So you decide to be you, and you go figure out who the new you is. You take good traits and habits from the old self and you grow. Like it's crazy. Oh, you're too loud. Turns quiet. Why you so quiet? Where's the fun person at? Like it's really like it's really rude, and not paying any mind to how that person is feeling. Like you shouldn't be flipping on and off for people like a fucking switch. Like some people don't know how to process those comments. It's hard. It stays with some, and some shut down completely. Can't socialize anymore. Like motherfuckers try to figure out what everyone wants, and that's hard. Not good and exhausting. Yeah, like, you know, they're not a puppet. They're not this character, you know, you created or something you can control, bro. They're just them. You accept what they are when they are that, or you just leave it be. Like, you know, that's where, you know, some of the anxiety comes from, the social anxiety or this and that, because, you know, they're so focused on what everybody wants or what the last person wanted, and maybe this person wants, and how I got to be this way or this, and they can't even have a conversation because they're thinking about what they're saying and how they should say it and what should be this and should I move this way, I'm standing this, you know what I'm saying? It's like they've been picked apart so much, like they just can't interact anymore. You know, they don't know how to interact anymore. It's so confusing for them, and they don't know who to be or what to be. And that's why you just have to go by yourself and on your own and figure that out for yourself, because then it's all based off of just what you want, and you're able to truly just be that now. You know, that's why I say, like, have the foundation and shit like that before you go out. You know what I'm saying? Because you'll know what's true to you, and you'll know, you know, well, I like being this way. You know, I like being talkative and energetic, you know, sometimes. And in this moment, this is one of these times that I want to do that. You know what I'm saying? Why am I to this? Because, you know, right now I just feel like being that. And this is how I am, you know, in certain moments. Just because, you know, when I was with you those other days, I felt a little bit energetic. Today I'm feeling this way. You know what I'm saying? And they like, oh, cool. You know, but they wouldn't even, you know, expects you to be that same way all the time, because they know that they're not that same way all the time, you know. Or, you know, they may be like, well, themselves always put on this front or this act in front of others and all the time, instead of actually truly being what they want or who they are. So they're like, why aren't you now being different? Why aren't you putting on this act? You know what I'm saying? It's just, it's so many situations and so many things, and that's why you got to make sure you're doing for you, and then everything else becomes so much easier in a way. Because if everybody's doing for them, like, not that everything would so-called be understood or, you know, perfect. It doesn't exist. You know what I'm saying? But not that everything will now fall into place and you'll be able to talk to anybody, or, you know, all relationships will work, or this and that. We'll still be different. We'll still have our different interests, you know, our wants, don't wants, or whatever. But it'll be more of a, it wouldn't be shit like that. You know, it wouldn't be, oh, you know, you too loud. You know what I'm saying? Why are you being this way now? Or something like that. Like, that shit would kind of be understood. Some are unhappy. Some are unhappy, don't like their life for the most part, because they're not doing what they want, not living for them. And the world is horrible and needs to change. And some see that but don't want to put in the work to change it. So they don't. They just don't do what they want and go with the flow. Yeah, it's like we all know and see and feel and do certain things that we want to do. And it's like, because of the world, you know what I'm saying, it's some things that we can't do, or some ways we can't be, or some things we can't express. And it's like, of course we gonna feel unhappy. Of course, you know, we're not gonna have peace. And it's like, instead of truly wanting that and fighting for that, we just go with the flow because, oh, this is just the way the world is. But like, it's not. You know, we control that. You know, and I've started saying, because like here I have some are unhappy, don't like their life because, you know, and I stopped saying like, because when we say like, we don't like everything about anything. You know, we say we like stuff, but there's things that we don't like about that thing. So, you know, I've been saying like for the most part because I feel, you know, it's more true, and it's yeah, it's more true. You know, and it's again, oh, that so-called small thing, you know, but your brain, you know, registers that, and it's like, for the most part, you know, so it's understandable when I don't like certain things about the things that I so-called like, for the most part, because it's for the most part. So it's not like, oh, I was supposed to like this, or I think I need to force myself to like it because I like this thing, or something like that. You know, you just saying like, oh, you like it for the most part. Seeing Buddy carrying a fridge by himself, amazing. Then Buddy got on a bike, crazy. Then Buddy rode that fucking bike. What? Drugs can make you do amazing shit. I really just, that's really how I wrote that shit too. Yeah, I mean, people react to drugs in a whole different ways, but I really think, you know, certain drugs allows us to feel free in a sense, and allows us to go back to, you know, what I was saying in that last video of, you know, just go back to, you know, when we were less experienced and just being so creative and free about things and doing whatever, and, you know, just flowing, you know, with what's going on and what you're doing. And, you know, I just feel like it's okay to, you know, have those certain drugs, you know, and allow yourself to escape, and allow yourself to, you know, be free and be creative, you know, and not thinking about all this other shit, because it's the way we're living. We're so like programmed into this way, and you know, we don't have enough control of ourselves to just, you know, sometimes, or some people in certain ways, to just go and like, okay, forget all that other shit. I'm right here right now. You know, I want to feel free. I want to be creative. I want to just flow. I want to just feel, you know, so we need something. And, you know, drugs can be that. And, you know, like, I seen a video on YouTube where, you know, the title was, I wrote this song or some shit peaking on LSD. And it's like, or like, he fucking, what is that shit called? Freestyle, improvise the song. He was just improvising on his piano, and then it went into a song, is basically what it was, like in the description or whatever. And like, it's just that right there. And it's a lot of videos like that, and it's a lot of, you know, shit on people on the other drugs just doing creative shit and being creative and making dope shit and being able to do crazy shit. And, you know, but it was just like that, like, you can be peaking on a so-called drug that's supposed to be like, oh, it's supposed to be this crazy thing or something like that. And it's like, it's okay. You know, it's this thing like, there's no way it's okay to be on a drug. There's no way you can be on a drug and be creative. There's no way you can be on a drug and not want to do crazy shit. Like, you know, it's this image that's shown, or, you know, people who have certain experience, like some people who fucking peak on LSD, like they can't even, you know, get words out, or they can't do this and that, like. And then it's some who can fucking make a whole song with a piano, improvise, and it sounds beautiful. Like, I don't know, it's just they try to make everybody seem like we're all the same and everything is the same when we're all different, and it's unpredictable and we can't understand it. Like, even if you're the same person and one experience was this way, the next experience may not be the same. I don't know, bro. It's just like, there's nothing wrong with being on a drug. Like, I don't know what drug Buddy was on, but Buddy lifted a fucking refrigerator, put that bitch on his shoulder, and rode a bike with one hand like these. And he wasn't just big ass crazy nigga. Like, bro was skinny. And all of a sudden, you know, like, you know, and it also goes to show, like, that skinny doesn't mean you weak. Like, this, you know, there's this thing, oh, if you skinny, you weak. Like, you don't have so-called visible muscle or some shit, then you're not strong, or, you know, all this other shit. Like, there's so much shit within itself, and there's so much just stuff that we create, you know. And it's that, you know, back to that body shit, and just, it's odd how, you know, like them people who work out or whatever, and they be like, now, matter of fact, no. I mean, I don't know, because, I mean, I don't know. I said weird, didn't I? It's odd. I don't know. I'll probably get into that shit later on about something. And, you know, there's so much shit to talk about, and, you know, my brain said he just, you know, flowing with shit in a very healthy way, a very harmonized way. And it's not like it's, you know, too much or this and that. It's just, you know, there's so much to talk about, so much I want to talk about, or this and that. But, you know, there's also, you know, a way of overloading, and, you know, how, you know, and it doesn't have to be all in this, you know, because if I went through all this shit in one video, I mean, that shit would be, I don't know, 3 days long or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, probably longer, maybe a week. I don't know. There's so much shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, And you want to be able to take that break. You want to be able to, regain and refresh and just, chill. I mean, I'm chilling, but I don't know. It's different. You want to have the different moments for different things. You want to, I don't know, it's just so situational. Because, every time, I turn on the camera or, each day is different. I'm feeling different, emotions, different feelings, And it's like that last video, I'm not feeling the same thing I am now. But what if I filmed that last video with the way I'm feeling now? It would have came out a different, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, I don't know. Basically, it's just leave it at what it is. Like I say, shit can come to an end of a certain extent. Like, everything doesn't have to be all in one. It's cool to just end the shit. I don't know. It's just so much shit that happened in this fucking video. Like, this shit was crazy. I do need to lock in to a certain extent. I mean, well, shit, yeah. I mean, but yeah. Oh, fuck. I mean, yeah, to a certain extent. I mean, I definitely feel like I need to lock in. You know what I'm saying? And this not even on like some deep shit. Like, I don't really like that, and I may have said it before, I don't know, but just like that deep meaning, like, of talking about something deep. Like, I mean, what's deep? You talking about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, this shouldn't be deep shit. Like, somebody saying like the world is fucked or something shouldn't be deep. Like I don't know. Like, it, not saying it should be light either. It should just be some shit we talking about, and we should be able to, evaluate this shit and be able to, express how we feel about it and be able to constructively, think about it and maybe think of different ways of, how something could be, or, being able to explain, what those things are, and you know what I'm saying. But to say it's deep, like, I don't know, it's almost as if like it's like this forbidden thing or some shit. Like, I don't know. It's just, I don't know. I think that's why people deter from it in a way, because they like, oh, that's deep. Oh, I have to think about certain shit. Oh, I have to, take my mind to a certain place. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it fucks with them talking about it or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Because it is like, it's confusing and it's, frustrating, and it's like, you thinking about it or whatever. But I mean, like, I don't know. Like, it's okay to talk about shit. And some people be like, oh, it doesn't, I mean, I say it to a certain extent. I mean, like, shit don't always have to be like a deep type of discussion or something like that. But I mean, deep is all on you and what you depend deep is, and I don't know. Like, you should be able to talk about something so-called deep and still, still it be a chill conversation, or like, it don't have to be, oh, this is some crazy shit, like, oh, I need to be high to talk about this or something like that. I don't know. I don't know. I'm chilling though. I ain't gonna lie though, the vibes was just, you know what I'm saying? Like it was just so many, like so much shit going on, bro. And each one just threw off the vibe in a certain way. You know, and that's the big thing about vibe. Like, the vibe is important. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't vibing, it's like you always want to vibe in a certain way. You know what I'm saying? But when you vibing and then like that shit is kind of like, you know, slumped in a way, it's kind of like, damn. But I mean, it's not like, yeah, I mean, it's like I was still chilling. It was just, you know, I felt I needed to express that shit because it was like, I don't know, it's just what I was, you know, feeling at that time, and you know. Yeah, but it's not like my vibe, it's not like I allowed them to kill my vibe in a certain way. Because, you know, if I allowed them to kill my vibe, you know, would have shut off the video type shit. Like, I would have, you know, maybe felt anger in a certain way or something like that. Like, I don't know. Like, I would have, I don't know. Like, cause you, like, you know, when, like, you feel like, oh, my vibe would just kill. Like, you know, and some people say it, but they not realizing that they allowing the vibe to be killed. You know what I'm saying? You controlling the vibe to a certain extent, but obviously, you know, that vibe can be killed because shit happens, but you can create another vibe, you know, which is also okay. You know what I'm saying? Maybe in a sense that vibe that was on was killed, but I, you know, created another vibe in a sense or something like that. I don't know. GG's though. GG's. Evaluate, work, grow, fuck. Evaluate, work, change, grow, nigga. Thought I forgot. Evaluate. Nah, I mean, hold on. Y'all want to see an airplane? I don't know if you can even see that, huh? I'm sorry. There go the birds. GG's. Evaluate, work, grow, change. Evaluate, work, grow, change.